I made some burgers 2 nights ago. Vegan burgers. Posted it on Instagram, posted it on Facebook, and the internet went wild. I decided to share that recipe with you today. It would be a crime not to. The burgers were so good. Stay tuned. Peas, lentils, brown rice, vegan burgers, high protein, high carb, super delicious. Might induce a protein overdose. Be careful. Movember edition. Let's get started. For the burgers, you're gonna need some brown rice, lentils. I got red lentils, can of peas, also known as hwandu in Korean. That information might just save your life one day. Rinse the grains, drain the peas into the rice cooker. If you don't have a rice cooker, stovetop, pot water will do just fine. You can't have a vegan burger without a vegan bread roll. It's time to roll some dough. To roll the dough, you'll need a bowl. A big bowl, or at least big enough. 2 cups of water, lukewarm. 3 tablespoons of yeast, dry active. 3 tablespoons of sugar. Give it a mix. 4.5 cups of flour. Teaspoon of salt will do just fine. Punch it till it forms a nice round ball of dough. Just a touch of oil to coat it. That's literally the only oil in this recipe. Cover your dough. Wait 20 to 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, dough's risen nicely. I'm gonna roll it into little balls and then we're gonna bake it. Bread rolls are done. I'm gonna let them rise again. 200 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. It's been about 20 minutes. My bread rolls have almost doubled again, so they're good to go in the oven. The hamburger buns are done. It's time to make the patties. This is where it gets fun. Peas, lentils, and brown rice concoction is done. This is what we're gonna do. For this part of the recipe, you're gonna need a blender, food processor. If you have none of those things, this will do just fine, one of these mashers. This is where things get interesting. I like to take exactly about 1/3 of the pea, lentil, and brown rice concoction into the blender. This is where we're gonna start flavoring the goods. We're gonna flavor that with whatever you have at hand, like what kind of flavors you like, go for it. This is where I start winging it. There's no set recipe for this. I'm just gonna put in there what I think is gonna taste good, and it's gonna taste good. This is what we're going with. A little bit of ketchup, a little bit of Tabasco, some garlic, a little bit of onion, just for kicks, touch of turmeric, red pepper, slight bit of spice, and about a tablespoon or 2 of soy sauce. Then we want to add just enough water so that it'll blend into a really thick paste. So this is what we do for the texture. Mix it all together. My burger patty mixture is looking really good. The texture's looking pretty good. It looks nice and chunky, but it's a little bit too moist for shaping. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some breadcrumbs. I'm gonna start with a 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs, add it in there, mix it around, check the consistency. Maybe go up to a full cup of breadcrumbs, mix it in, just until it's just thick enough to be nicely shaped into burger patty shapes. If you don't have breadcrumbs, go ahead and throw in some oats. If you don't have oats, use a little bit of flour, something just to thicken it, to harden it, anything will do. And then we shape them. So I've gone and thrown in about a cup of breadcrumbs, and this is the consistency you want. You can see, nice and thick, and this is just going to shape beautifully. Burger patties have been shaped beautifully. Take a look. I made some bigger ones, I made some smaller ones. Into the oven, 12 minutes, 200 degrees Celsius. After the 12 minutes, we're flipping them, giving them another 10 to 12 minutes. Time to prepare your favorite burger toppings. I'm going with some tomato, onion. I don't have lettuce. I'm going to go with kale. It's all come down to this: assembly and consumption. Moment of truth. Fresh homemade bread, completely fat-free, vegan, high protein, high carb burger. I'm excited. In all honesty, there's literally nothing in the entire universe that I'd rather be eating right now. It's incredibly tasty. That was a good burger, even if I do say so myself. Definitely the healthiest burger you could possibly ever eat on the face of the planet. Peas, lentils, brown rice, 99% oil free except for that little bit of oil that I use just to coat the dough. Super healthy. It does come with protein overdose warning. There's probably too much protein in here for the average human being, so be careful. I'm giving this burger a 9 out of 10. Keep them in the fridge for a few days, put them in the freezer for even longer, keep them for a rainy day. Best, most convenient, quick, on-the-go food you can get. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It was a lot of fun to make. I sincerely hope you go and try and make these burgers. If you do, let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear from you. Like the video if you like the video. Comment, subscribe, share with your friends. It's always a good day to eat a healthy vegan burger. F*** McDonald's. See you in the next one. Peace.